On August 12, 2017, a group of friends were fishing on the Columbia River. They were going out for a normal trip as they usually do, and starting the day out with catching a few fish. But even with as much experience as they had on the water, nothing could have prepared them for what was about to happen.
Hey! 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 Oh my God! Hey! 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 Oh my God!
One of the men in the boat begins waving his hands and yelling, trying to get the attention of the boat that was heading straight towards them. Unfortunately, the driver was distracted, forcing all 3 people on board to jump out. All of them survived without serious injuries, but their boat took serious punishment. The video comes from the YouTube channel Angling Oregon, a group that fishes the Oregon coast, lakes, and rivers. The 75-year-old driver that crashed into them was arrested and charged with assault and reckless endangering, and was even in a lawsuit with one of the fishermen. However, the driver of that boat would end up passing away a few months later, and the case would end up being dismissed. The crew on board would end up being okay, and thankfully, they were able to notice the boat coming toward them and jump off in time. Matt from Nomadic Kayak Fishing is a 19-year-old kayak fisherman who is exploring the fishing New Zealand has to offer. Earlier this year in February, he traveled to the very north of New Zealand, planning to fish, camp, and explore there. Kayak fishing can make it easier to access water that bigger boats can't. The only thing is, though, is that it makes you a lot more vulnerable.
What the Great white! Great white! Great white shark! Cutting the live bait off. F this, I'm out of here. Oh mate, get out of the rudder. Holy shit. Fuck me, there's a huge great white behind me.
Matt is greeted with a shark that is longer than his kayak, and it begins to stalk him. After being followed for over 3 minutes, Matt decides to throw his water bottle in the water to try and divert the shark's attention, but this doesn't work. With a shark that big, all it would take is a little bump to send Matt off the kayak.
I'm not sure if he's still behind me or not. Oh yeah, he's still back there. He's about 20 meters behind me now. He's coming closer. I'm sorry for all the swearing, but I'm shitting bricks right now.
Matt ends up losing sight of the shark, which seems like it might have left, but it could just be lurking deeper down, waiting to strike at any moment.
Is he still there? I have lost sight of him. I don't like that. I've lost sight of him. Where is he? Completely lost sight of him. He could just be swimming underneath me too. Holy shit. I don't know where he's gone, but I gotta turn these cameras off. Oh shit, that was him. Shit. That huge swirl behind me. I hope that front camera picked it up. Oh fuck me. He's still following me. He's got a distance, but he could swim up on me at any moment.
After being followed by the shark for over 7 minutes, it eventually leaves him alone. After he gets out of the water and processes what happened, he tells his viewers how, when you enter the water, you're taking the risk and entering the domain of large predatory animals. But thankfully, he got out of the water safely. In this video, from the channel Whitey's Fishing, a group of friends were fishing on the edge of rocks, with pretty big waves crashing up on them. At the bottom of the rocks is their friend Jacob, who is trying to free his lure that he got stuck down there somewhere.
What's it called? Oi, oi, oi! Don't! He's in the water! He's in the water, bro! Ivy! Dude! Dude, just try to swim towards us, bro! Oi, oi! Chuck us a pole!
Oi, you just be on wave watch. Oi, hold that. Go, just climb yourself up. Oh! Oi. Dude.
A wave comes up and takes Jacob into the water with it. Desperate to try and get him out, the friends grab a pole, trying to get him to grab a hold of it. They need to get him out fast, because swimming with clothes on in those conditions will tire someone out very quickly. Not to mention, with every wave, he's being scraped up by the large rocks and sharp barnacles. Finally, he's making his way back up, but disaster strikes again.
Come on, brother. Oh. Yeah. Boy, go. Start coming up. Oh, I got you. Sam, bro. Dude. Grab Rod. Holy.
The wave is so big, it almost takes Sam down as well, but he's able to hold on to the rocks before fully slipping in. Jacob gets pulled away even further from the rocks, and is now struggling to even keep his head above water. And after being stuck in the water for around 3 minutes, their options of what they can do are running out. They stop using the pole, and tell Jacob to try and hang onto the rocks instead. After this also doesn't work, and Jacob getting pulled away further, Sam remembers that he brought rope, and he heads off to go grab it.
Come right. Go grab it.
Go back.
Huh?
Go back.
Go back. Go get good footing. Just hold on to this and let it ground you. Go stand on that.
Go.
Fuck. Oi, dude. Just go stand. Have a quick, have a climb. Holy f***. Get up. Holy f***. Come here, brother.
They managed to use the rope and pull Jacob out of the water, but he wasn't completely unscathed from being slammed into the rocks over and over again. It's scary to think, what would have happened if they didn't have that rope? Who knows how they would have even got him out of there? Wes Logan was fishing in a tournament in the summer of 2024. It was a sunny day out, calm water, and there weren't any other boats in sight. Sometimes, though, you can't even see something bad about to happen. What the good weather didn't tell is that a storm had happened the night before, leaving a lot of debris in the water. Wes would unfortunately hit some of this debris, sending him flying into the passenger side of his boat. He was now in the middle of the lake after hitting his head pretty hard, and his motor was completely off his boat. He then called his friends to tell him what happened and get them to drive him to the hospital. Despite going to the hospital, having a few cracked ribs, and getting about 25 to 30 stitches in his head, he actually returned to the water the same day to finish up the tournament, which is pretty absurd given the speed of the crash and his injuries. Regardless, Wes is okay, and thankfully had the kill switch to his motor attached to him. Burninates is the collaboration of 3 high school friends who thoroughly enjoy the outdoors. They do it all, from hunting to fishing, which they happen to be doing in this video. But what started out as a normal fishing trip turned into one of the closest calls of their lives. Jesus.
Holy sh**! Stop shooting! Hey!
A bullet is fired in the forest next to them and ends up hitting their boat. The second angle really just shows how close the bullet was, and obviously reacting to this, they yell at the person in the forest to stop. The person in the woods denies that he hit their boat and says that he hit a tree. In a follow-up video, They also mentioned that they did not call the authorities, but looking back on it, they said that they probably should have, but also explaining that they just wanted to get out of there for the most part. Thankfully, no one got hurt, and Burn and Eights continued to upload videos. On the foggy morning of September 10th, 2024, Mark Wilkins and his friend John are kayak fishing on Lake Emery. As Mark spots debris in the water, he heads closer to inspect it, and that's when the situation turns very serious.
A human being?
Copy that.
Say again?
Copy. I think we got a dead body here. Yep, we do. A dead body. Oh my god, a dead body.
Trying to maintain his composure and keep his hands steady, he dials 911. Mark explains to the operator that he has come across a deceased person. He debated whether it was a Halloween prop or not, but upon more inspection, both men are quite confident that it is actually a person.
No, you can see his face. I mean, I thought it was like some kind of yard decoration or something, but I don't know, dude. That looks pretty dead to me.
That looks like a person.
Yeah, like it's been here for a minute.
You know what? It's pretty short. I think it's a lady.
Yeah.
Responders show up to the scene, and Mark and John leave to continue to fish, trying to wrap their head around what they had just witnessed. Unfortunately, though, they were right, as they came across the remains of Ethel Mary Ogle, whose death was ultimately ruled as self-inflicted. It is probably a situation that they'll never forget.